What is up, y'all? Are we fired up? Are we fired up? It's Sunday. Back to work tomorrow. 5-day work week. Can't wait, right? Let's at least end the weekend with a bang tonight. Let's get Hercules maxed. Hercules, whatever we want to call him, right? Let's get him expertise tonight. Let's open some armaments chest. Let's buy out the VIP shop. Let's spend some gems before KVK here. Good to see everyone. Beast and Mad. I'm not. I don't want to butcher your name. We'll just call you Gil. Gil. Mr. Weedy, the boss, Jose, Lord. Good evening. We had like 8 people waiting in here. Like 20 minutes before the stream even started, there were 6 people waiting. Just like, what the hell? Either y'all are excited to see somebody stupid enough to max Heraclius, or stupid enough to buy out the VIP shop, or stupid enough to max out armor. Either way, you're here to see someone do some stupid shit, right? No, I think Heraclius will ultimately be a good garrison commander once people start getting leadership gear for him. He has had some very, very good reports and very crappy reports, so I think it's all gear based, it's all armament based, and I think ultimately he'll be a good commander, especially for city garrison, right? I will feel a little bit safer doing random teleports with the city garrison, with him as a city garrison on my wall. Justin, I'm here for the armaments. Well, we won't be doing the armaments till shortly after reset. But yeah, it's good to see you, Justin. As far as pre-KV goes, I didn't push too hard. I'm in 13th place. I'm trying to just stay in the top 20. Get those, what is it, 10 heads, right? 10 heads, top 20. Yeah, get those 10 heads there. Today was the last day of training, stage 2. So we'll hopefully we'll run some forts for the next few days and maintain that top 20 spot. As far as our kingdom goes, we're not pushing too hard. We told people that if they plan to push for the Zenith skin, to just don't worry about it. Don't worry about pre-KVK training. Go for the Zenith skin. Long term, that will benefit them. That will benefit the kingdom more than a KVK buff will for 50 days. And honestly, what, 3% all damage for getting first? Whoop-de-frickin' do. Weekend's coming to an end. It's unfortunate. It's a 3-day weekend too. I took off on Friday just because Thursday was I just needed a day to decompress. Thursday was a hell of a day. Dealing with government auditors is never fun. Joe, Benji, what's going on? So, yeah, whale problems. Mr. Weedy says whale problems. Oh, come on. I mean, I haven't even gotten up to my highest power ever again yet. That was like 4 KVKs ago. I mean, seriously. But I know MF plans to push for the city skin, so he usually pre-KVK training day, usually he's up at 100 to 200 million points himself alone. So, but he's been taking it easy lately, not spending nearly as much as he used to, and I know he plans to go for that Zenith skin. What do you work with? I'm a business analyst for a software company. Goldfish problems. There you go. That's more like it. When you're in a kingdom with MF, to call anyone else a whale is, yeah, it just doesn't seem right? So, without hesitation, before I lose the nerve, let's get Heraclius done here, right? Got second place in the first MGE with him, first place in the MGE that ended last night. They told me I could get third or fourth place in the next MGE that should have him in it as well, but the next MGE should be cavalry. and I want to get Jan Ziska heads when the cavalry MGs come around. So we're gonna go ahead and get him done, and go from there, right? So let's get it done right before I lose that nerve. This is okay. I think there was one time I was meaning to put gold heads on Pakal and accidentally did them on Montezuma. I don't know if anyone else has done that, but Chandra's done. He's in my third march. I don't know how much we'll see him on the field other than when gates open. Especially because the only gear I have for my third cavalry march is the windswept set and a few proc purples. I still like Sargon. He's in my second infantry march. So Guan Scipio's a hard pair to beat, and then I use Sargon CJ after that. Alright, so Heraclius done. Thus far, I've just been throwing whatever I have that's extra on him. So troop health 2.5 on the inscription, attack 6.9, defense is quite bad at 1.8, health 5.4, infantry. Of course, you want to use him if he's main. You want to use him with, well, even if he's not main, you want to use multiple troop types with him. But in case I have to use him as a primary, I just threw some leftover armaments on this guy. Mad Mania doesn't want to talk about Sargon because he mexed Tariq first. I mean, Jan, God, I really want to do Jan, but it's like, I think I calculated this earlier, 590 heads to get him done as well, which would leave me critically low if they turn around and come out with archer commanders anytime soon. So, hopefully we'll get 10 from Eva the Career, from the pre-KVK. Unless we get a 15% rune tonight and MF goes ham and trains for Zenith in the next 24 hours, I should be getting 20 from the ground up as well. So that's 30. And then 3 a day plus the 20 I'll get out of the VIP shop at reset. So, we'll get those gold heads back up there. I just don't know if I want to do Jan right away too and get down to like 100, 200 gold heads in reserve. What do you guys think? Armaments, I got 33 here to open. Then at reset we'll get the bundle. We'll do the traveling, and we'll open a few of these then, and you can watch me get absolutely wrecked. I would say maybe we'll get 1 or 2 that I save, maybe, if I'm lucky. And lately with armaments, I have not been lucky. I don't know. I saw Redline doing it today. Does anyone know how Redline did on his armaments? I was driving, so I couldn't watch. I don't know if he was doing his or if Dollar was at his house again, or what was going on. I just saw him doing some armaments earlier from this dumbass event. So if anyone knows how Redline did there, just let me know. Hopefully he did better than the rest of us, but that man he's the luckiest guy I know on YouTube with those with equipment. Refine Line, I think, is his nickname, right? He did about as well as everyone else, so 2 to 3 things that he could actually maybe save and re-roll, or maybe 1 thing that he could use immediately. So terribly is what you mean, says Mad. And I guess since Justin's here, why don't we go ahead get these armament chests open, right? Why prolong the agony? So this is garbage. More garbage. More garbage. I mean, 2.4, 2.3, those are decent, but again, only one. Only one archer, only one infantry. What do we got here? Archer attack, all damage, and that's health. So we'll at least lock that down and make sure we don't recycle that one. A health inscription is not bad. More shit. And more shit. And hey, let's keep the streak alive. Even more shit. Okay, triple stacked infantry, but I mean, they're all low percentages. Ooh, thank you very much, Lilith. Yes. Justin, thanks for the 50. Awesome, right? Triple stacked infantry with troop resource load bountiful as the inscription. Yeah, I think we'll recycle that. Ooh, 2 inscriptions on this one. There are 2 out of the 4 have inscriptions on them. Not good. Not good. 1% normal attack damage. Okay. That'll get recycled. Again, normal. Why do they have inscriptions that are exactly the same thing? I mean, I guess they're different armaments, right? But at the same time, 1%. What do you freaking do? So, yeah, both of those will get recycled. Ooh, 3 pretty orange ones. So what? So far I've locked down 1. Better give me something good, Lilith, or I'm not getting that bundle at reset anymore. I'm gonna get that bundle at reset, but yeah, I don't know anymore. That archer health 2.3, that ain't bad. Sorry, no comprendo mucho español en inglés, por favor. Rabbit, I really haven't seen testing him and either Amani or Artie. I would think he would be better with Artie than Amani, but seriously, these have gotten. I understand. I've been buying these bundles pretty much since they came out, and I've got good stuff on all my commanders already, but these have gotten progressively worse over time. I mean, I used to get things that were semi-decent, and now I swear. Okay, so this ain't half bad, right? 2 infantry and all damage. The percentages are just so low because it's purple, but we'll lock it down just in case. Hey, Stitch. I don't know what to say here. I'm not going to save something for a 1.5% counterattack. Okay, defense 2.5. Attributes are garbage, but, just because it's 2.5% defense, we'll sort it out at another date. Oh, what did I get there? I didn't even see. I clicked it too fast. Son of a biscuit. Alright, so here's what we're going to have to do. I know I locked down the ones I wanted to save. Oh no. Because I don't know what I got that last reroll. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm going to have to go through all these. Alright, let's just select all and look at them quickly. You know what? Let's just open these other two first, and then we'll just do them all in one chunk. I was reading chat, came back, and I clicked confirm before I looked at the last set of 3 or 4. Alright, so we looked at that one. Those two I want to get rid of. That one I'll get rid of. Archer defense, archer health, march speed cavalry. We'll get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Yep. Oh, that's the one with the normal attack damage. Yeah, we don't need to get rid of that. Hey, DB. Oh, yeah, you're right, there is. That's new. I think we're almost through most of them anyway. I don't remember seeing this one. I could be wrong though. Yeah, infantry, triple stack, and bountiful. Yeah, thanks again, Loth. See the chat popping off. I'll look back there in just a second. And yeah, these, okay. So what do we get? We got 3 that we saved. Oh, hey, there's Cat as well. So what, we got 3 that we saved. So yeah, not so good. I think I'm skipping that packet reset. Yep. Thanks, Lilith. You made up my mind for me. Appreciate it. So what else do we got to do? We got Heraclius done. We opened our armaments chest, got absolutely wrecked. See if I'm still in. Ooh, I got bumped down to 14th. Gonna run some Marauder forts the next 2 days. What else? What else? Yeah. What did everyone do this weekend? Did anyone do anything exciting? Show last MGE. top 15 are the ones that are assigned. 5 million points is the max. Well, everyone in the top 15 should have at least, who gets an assigned spot, should have at least 5 million points. We had 2 players who were assigned a top 15 spot who did not put up any points. So, I mean, unfortunately, my farm got 15th. I wish Cerez would have pushed past me a little bit so he could have at least unlocked a commander or got 10 heads there, but it is what it is. Hey, kinda, sorta. Going good. Yourself? Road trip? Yeah. Depends how old your kids are as to whether a road trip can be fun or not so much fun. Right? Ooh, your King of the Nile past 9 opened. What? I don't even know which past 9 is in King of the Nile. Really haven't been watching these maps too much. I know we got our Resurgence and CAD have been doing a great job with diplomacy, and they got our territory all sorted and a flag route plan and everything. So I know we're ready to hit the ground running in a couple of days when the map opens up. That should be fun. I wasn't trying to get it in a farm, Rabbit. I really wasn't. I was well below the 5 million points limitation, but yeah, 2 people who were given top 15 spots did not participate. I don't know if it's because it was just leadership commanders they didn't want, but it is what it is. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rabbit. I've said that probably 100 times on the stream. Right? We're a small kingdom. We have probably... Oh, where's the alliance screen here? Come on. So we've got our R4s, R5s, that's 9 players. Plus we've got 25 players in rank 3. So we've got just under 35 players. Everyone you see here in rank 2, these are all our farm accounts. Every single one of these is a farm account. So in reality, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 farm alliances as well. So, you know, everybody's got a shit ton of farms because we support ourselves. We don't buy resources. We support ourselves in KVK. And the 25 players absolutely fight like crazy. I would say probably half of these players. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Cheaton. I would say probably half of these players max tech every KVK. So, I mean, for a D Kingdom, when you got 12 players on the field, 12, 13 players on the field with max tech, you know, going to town, and each of them has, you know, probably between 5 and 20 billion of each resource to just go crazy. Plus the fact that our mightiest governors are all fixed, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to get spots in mightiest governor. Gold head events, you want first place in a gold head event, you just ask for it. You know, so we do things very efficiently to make sure that those 25, 30 players, 35 players who need to fight on the field have what they need to do so. But yeah, activity, I mean, 30 players versus 100 players in a more active D Kingdom, we usually do pretty well. But, I mean, this is a direct result right here of only having like 30 players. 30 to 40 players, right? But it's how we like it. You know, you get a few hundred players in a kingdom, and the chances of drama are great. People piss and moan a hell of a lot more. And it's hard to rely on people. I mean, when you got 35 people that know each other by their first name, you know your spouse's first name, know your kids' names, you know, we're not going to leave each other hanging. Yeah, small but effective. Not many men can say that. But I can say that about 1029. And I've never heard a woman say small but effective. Ever. Hey, sick. $25.81 and $23.05 versus $22.93 in the first zone. That's not this KVK, is it? Which KVK are you talking about? Is that one I've been watching somewhere? Sorry, they all kind of run together. Zoe, how's it going? There you go, boys. You heard it from a woman. Small but effective. Cat says, oh, for fuck's sake. You so nasty, that's why you kept 169 million power? I mean, I have plenty of deads. Plenty of deads. Oh, okay. 169. Okay. All right. You made me think there for a second. Oh, that's the Shinshi Chisgul KVK? Nah, I haven't been paying attention to it. Quite frankly, I don't give a damn. You know, there's content creators in that KVK that are going to cover it. I don't need to know anything about it. It's probably not one I'll stream. Yes, it did. Hey, it's almost 7 p.m. here. I'm you know, it's close to my bedtime, right? Close to my bedtime. But we're gonna hang out for a bit. We're gonna buy that VIP shop out when it pops up at reset. We're gonna do our daily stuff and hope that Marauder forts start spawning. Got to keep the lucky number. I really don't have a lucky number. If I have a favorite number, I would probably say it's 84. Yeah, can you buy inscriptions with those conquest coins now? I haven't been in a KVK since inscriptions were released, so... I mean, I like this skin. I'm an archer player, so I like the 10% archer defense. I like the 5% AP. I have it on right now because, you know, we're going to be running Marauder forts the next 2 days, so I want to get as much AP for free as I possibly can. Yeah, exactly, kind of, sort of. They usually start spawning from the outside in. So they'll start spawning in Zone 1, then move to Zone 2 before they get to Zone 3. So sometimes it does take a while for them to get into Zone 3. Nope, I'm not pushing in Zenith. I am not pushing in Zenith. I tried that twice. I've tried to push in Zenith twice. Each time was a complete and miserable fail. So the thing about Zenith is it's a continent-wide event, right? So there are 8 kingdoms in a continent, or maybe it's 4 now. But there's more than just one kingdom. If it was just 29 and it was Zenith the Power, my God, we would all be stacked with legendary skins. But generally, MF, every single Zenith of Power, he's taken home a skin, period. And then we usually have 1 or maybe 2 other people who will grab a skin during a Zenith as well. I don't know who's in our continent, to be honest with you. I know every Zenith of Power, they always send MF a private message and say, how many people do you have pushing? But yeah, I don't. They don't even display by continent anymore, do they? I mean, they used to show who was grouped in your continent, but 1021 is not in our continent, so that was the Blackjack Black Pink Kingdom, right? And oh shit, what is 1V 1034? They're not in our continent either, so we're sandwiched between a couple of Osiris League kingdoms, but neither of them are in our continent. Oh, our last Zenith, if I remember correctly, it was something like 21 million. Was ranked 10. So I mean, I think there's a few less active kingdoms in our continent, but there are some people who seem to save specifically for Zenith skins every single time. But I don't push Zenith. I just don't. I've got what I need. I've got a 10% archer defense. I've got a 10% archer attack. I've got a 3% troop training. I'm good. Yeah, with Chandra Group to maxed, we no longer have a need to buy the daily bundle. Heraclius is now maxed. So what do we got? We got the 2 engineering commanders that need to be done. Maybe when hell freezes over. Tariq, I'm working on during infantry MGEs. Jan Ziska is my priority during cavalry MGEs. Flavius also potentially during infantry MGEs. Suleiman and Bertrand, well, I guess if I get Jan done, then I go to Bertrand. Suleiman, I doubt I'll ever put heads into him. Montezuma, maybe in the leadership MGs if I've got nobody else to work on. Lubu, no thank you. And who else here? Wu. I don't have Wu done yet. So, I mean, really the only commanders that I feel are like must-haves are Tariq, Jan, and Flavius. Alright, reset the game here. Yeah, next MGE is a cavalry MGE, so hopefully I get some Jan heads from that, and then we'll see where we're at. Max Lubu right now. Tell you what, Bloody Madness, you drop a $2,000 dono in the chat, and I will max Lubu right now. Well, in 2 days when the payment clears. Yeah, Zenobia done. Yeah, early on in the chat, I was very tempted to do Jan, but you know what heads am I going to pick up then in the next cavalry MG? I would have to pick up what's his name? Bertrand. So they're giving us blueprints here again, huh? Commander's boots here. Oh boy, Legendary Gathering blueprint. Oh boy, oh boy. So exciting. So exciting. 749. Let's go ahead and make that 769 plus 3 more. And then let's get the rest of this stuff here. I am not going to get 50% expansions or 10% defense. We'll save those in case what's it called? More Than Gems comes. Boom! Shop is done. Yeah, that's correct. Xeno and Herald are coming to the dailies soon. Oh, they might even be there now. Yep, in 6 days. So, but all these guys are done, so I don't have to buy that bundle anymore. Yay. Every Sunday, Fly. Every Sunday. Let's see if that gave me enough to do anything fun. Ooh, almost. 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 Yeah, Herald is in my 3rd infantry march. If I need a 3rd infantry march on the field, I'll run Herald Alex. But that is very, very, very rare. Boosts. Hey TS, how's it going? Let's open this Elite Trophy too that Kat was so kind and generous to give me today. Talent Reset, those are always handy. 15 hours of speed ups, take it, we'll take it. I feel like this is my Sunday routine, right? Frozen Tundra reminds me of Diablo 2. So the name Lambeau comes from Curly Lambeau, who was the founder of the American football team, the Green Bay Packers. They play at a stadium named Lambeau Field. I used to be in an alliance called Wolves of the North. So Lambeau, sounded like a proper wolf name. So I changed my name from Buford, like Buford T. Justice and Smokey and the Bandit, to Lambeau. Because I am a huge Green Bay Packers fan. And since the stadium is in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and it is an outdoor stadium, it gets very, very cold in December, January, and February. As such, the nickname for the stadium is the Frozen Tundra. It depends, Fly. If I do stream KVK, it's going to be on a minimum of a 3-minute delay. And there will be times that I might, if we're talking about something sensitive in chat, there are maybe times that I might blur the chat. If I'm zooming out to look at markers or place markers or something that may contain sensitive information, there might be times that I blur the entire screen. It depends. Last KVK, I streamed our first day of fighting when the passes first opened, and I didn't stream much after that. And the reason was we were going 2 ways, so we were going into 2 separate zones, pushing enemies out of 2 separate zones, and I was teleporting like a madman. We all were. But it's very hard to stream and focus and teleport and help coordinate war on Discord at the same time. So I will do as much as I can, but if at any time I feel like I may be compromising our strategy or hindering our kingdom or our allied kingdoms in the fight or in our ultimate goal of winning the KVK, then I won't, and I'll just do maybe some weekly recaps instead. Unlike a lot of other content creators, this is not a full-time job for me. I do this kind of as a hobby to meet new people, great people such as everyone here. It's a hobby. I do this to have fun, and it's not my main source of income, nor do I ever intend for it to be my main source of income. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers and get monetized, any money I get is going directly back into bundles, into stream setup, into gaming equipment, to help give you guys a better experience or help give me more content to share with you all. So I know that's a long-winded answer to your very simple question, but I hope it kind of explains things. Speaking of 1,000 subscribers, if you're watching and haven't subscribed yet, it is 100% free. Helps me out tremendously. We are slowly but surely creeping our way, about 116 away. I'm not going to say if, but when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be giving away some merchandise, a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a coffee mug. So stay tuned, because that date is creeping up on us as we get to 1,000 subscribers. The hoodie, a t-shirt, and a coffee mug. When I hit 500 subs, we gave away 2 t-shirts. I gave away a t-shirt, and then the R5 of my alliance, Kat, King of the Kingdom, she said, Lambeau, give away another t-shirt, I'll buy it. So I gave away a t-shirt, Kat gave away a t-shirt, and Alloys from 1365, and then Hornet, I forget what kingdom Hornet's from, they both got t-shirts. So good fun that day. So the process to join the kingdom would be contacting TSN Cat, who is our R5. She would look at your account, send you an application to fill out, and then once the application is filled out, if you answered the questions to her satisfaction, she would conduct a voice interview. It's not necessarily about your kills, your deads, which commanders you have. It's more about personality and mindset. We want to make sure that people who come to the kingdom are not going to disrupt the flow that we have here, the friendships that we've made here. They're not going to throw a monkey wrench into things, because most of us have played this game for three to 4 years. And the reason we still play the game is mainly for each other, because we've made friends in this game. It's not necessarily because we still absolutely love the game and can't live without the game, but it's we more play for each other. So we don't want to bring anyone in that's going to disrupt that camaraderie. Yep, I live in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So Oshkosh by car is about an hour south of Green Bay and about an hour north of Milwaukee. I'm right smack dab in the middle. You may have heard of the clothes Oshkosh B'gosh. Those originated here before they moved the plant over to China. Yeah, I mean, just what you're saying there, 90 million power, 2.5 billion kills, 13 million deads. I mean, it depends on the age of your account, but those sound like decent stats. So if it's something you're interested in, hey, we got plenty of time. Our pre-KVK days, the Marauders just started today. So Marauder Forts, sorry, just started today. So there's plenty of time before we're out of KVK. Hit up Kat if it's something you're interested in. She'll reply as quickly as she possibly can. Please understand that she does have a real life. She has a full-time job as well. And, there's really no rush because we got at least 50 days in KVK. So, I like to call us the 1960 of D-Seed Kingdoms. Because a lot of us play with that same mindset. We swarm rallies, we swarm flags. We'd rather swarm a flag with the initial rally than sit and reinforce the rally for 3 hours, or send rally after rally after rally at a flag. I mean, ultimately, if you swarm something, sorry, lost my train of thought here. Ultimately, if you swarm something, you're going to get dead troops, but if you have to rally that same flag 6-7 times before you take it down, you're probably going to have about the same number of deaths as if you just swarmed it to begin with, and you saved yourself like 3 hours of time. We have 3 C kingdoms and 3 D kingdoms in our Nile KVK. So there are 3 C's and 3 D's on the red team and 3 C's and 3 D's on the blue team. When we looked at the stats the other day, the power was relatively the same. But our team and our allies have like 900 billion kills. And the enemy kingdoms combined had like 300 billion kills. So if you're using that to judge who's going to win, I guess it's saying we're going to win. But at the same time, you still got to show up. You still got to fight. You still got to put in 110%. You still got to have a strategy. You still got to do the job. And who knows? Maybe these kingdoms got new migrants in recently who are gung-ho for a fight. So we'll see. Sick. I couldn't, the best option is to just get a hold of Kat. It's best to locate her on my Discord. There's a link to my Discord server in the description of the video. You can get a hold of her on the Discord server. She's one of the moderators there. Just send her a direct message and let her know you're interested, and she will start you through the process. But I mean, yeah, we're a small kingdom. We like it that way. Every single one of us has been in an Imperium kingdom before, and the drama was just outrageous. From players going rogue and stealing MGE spots and then migrating before you could zero them, to players whining and crying, thinking that they contribute more than Johnny did, and they deserve this more than Johnny does, or none of us want that anymore. The worst part about playing in a D kingdom, I think, is our heroic anthems generally have 20 kingdoms in them. Our Strife of the Eights generally have about 32 kingdoms in them. And when not all of the kingdoms speak the same language, it makes diplomacy for a hell of a time. Cat and Resurgence are doing an absolutely phenomenal job with diplomacy this KVK. I've done diplomacy in the past, and it has driven me absolutely batshit crazy. So Kat's usually involved with most of the diplomacy because she is the voice of reason, generally. But we try and sometimes rotate the other officers that are involved with diplomacy simply so nobody gets burned out and says, fuck it, I'm done. I'm 52 years old, and I've often said the second I stop having fun playing this game is when I walk away, because life is too short to do things that you're not enjoying. Some things you have to do, like pay taxes. I don't think anybody enjoys paying taxes. But, the two things in life that are a given, you're going to pay taxes and you're going to die. A morbid way to look at life, but that's why you have to enjoy every other minute that you're alive. Mad says he refuses to play in an Imperium ever again. One man, 7 marches, Ray. What? You lost me, Cat. Fury Games, thank you for the subscription. And if I'm not catching everyone who's subscribing, my apologies. Sometimes the pop-up works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I do. I mean, for the most part, yeah, I enjoy the game. Is it a grind sometimes when you're up for 32 hours straight fighting in a KVK? And other people jump on for 2 hours and then say, oh, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to bed. You guys got it handled. And you've been up for 32 hours already. Yeah, it can be kind of frustrating at times, but for the most part, I enjoy the game. More importantly, I enjoy the people I play this game with. Well, I'm not seeing Marauder forts yet. Come on, guys. Spawn, spawn, spawn. Read Ray's original comment. I don't see a Ray in the chat. Oh, okay. Small, there's a 700 million power player. He's not 700 million. He's only 689 million. I mean, come on. MF is a big teddy bear. No, he is. I have a... Let's see. What is the command for MF? GOAT. Greatest of all time. I put out a video about 2 weeks ago on MF going through his account. If you want to check it out, it's right there. Yeah, he's a great guy though. A ton of fun as well. An absolute ton of fun. One of the more selfless players in the game. He truly, I mean, I played in 1039 with Solomar when Solomar was 400 million power. I played in 1052, the Kingdom with Overlords, for a few seasons of Osiris League, played there. And generally, now OV changed. They went to a DKP, a Dragon Kill Point system, toward the end of my time in 1052. But for the most part, whales were always the ones getting MGE, and it didn't matter if it was something you needed, a commander that you needed or not. It was always the same people getting MGE, and there were times where those people didn't even fight in KVK, and it was frustrating. Frustrating as all hell. MF really understands that, especially in a smaller kingdom like this, he can't do it all alone. He's got to have good people on the field surrounding him, helping him fight. He as a nearly 700 million power player, there's a hell of a lot that he can do that I can't do at 160 million power. Like like a random teleport and leave a city off territory overnight and go to bed. Right? But he understands. So there are many MGEs where he said, no, guys, I don't want first place. When you take first place, if it helps you out more, you guys take it. So yeah, great dude. Do I ever regret my decision coming here? Yeah, 100% honest. Every time Osiris League fires up and I start watching matches in the top 16, the top 8, it kind of makes me wish I was in a bigger kingdom on an Osiris League team. But then at the same time, I remember the stress of playing on an Osiris League team, the hours and hours of practice several times a week, the phone calls from John Wick to go over our strategy minute by minute, second by second, what I needed to do, where I needed to be, which marches I needed to use, which commanders I was allowed to max, which commanders I should not max, the specific talent trees I had to use. I remember that stress then, and it's like, okay, I don't want to do that again. I might miss it, but yeah, I don't want to do that again. TSMF is what I would call semi-retired. During the off season like this, he pops on periodically to do his daily stuff. He'll buy the armaments chests. He'll hang out for a little bit, chat with us here and there. Do the Karak, do those weekly events and things like that. Golden Kingdom. He's not on nearly as much as he is in KVK. In KVK. That man's on Discord pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, and I understand, in between KVK, it can be boring as fucking hell. Plus, he's a businessman. He's got businesses to run too, so... Cat is friendly and not scary. Help, she has my family hostage. Do we get testy with each other after 30 hours online fighting in KVK? Yeah, there are times where, I'll snap at Cat or she'll snap right back at me, and you'd swear we were a married couple the way we bicker at times, but that's family, right? That's part of being family. Off season is boring as hell, but at the same time, after 50 days, I'm just ready for KVK to be over. I want to sleep for a solid 6 to 8 hours. So there's got to be a compromise somewhere. Let's make KVK 30 days long, or let's do a mini KVK and make it 2 weeks long, right? Compress everything down to 2 weeks. That way I can not sleep for 2 weeks and then sleep for a week and then not sleep for 2 weeks and do it all over again. But this Nile should be interesting. This is the first time we've done Nile. Thus far, I like it. Yeah, we're just doing pre-KVK, but the map layout is kind of funky. But just the fact that there's 12 kingdoms in it, and we're not dealing with, 20 to 32 kingdoms in a KVK, trying to figure out who allies are. You pick your own allies. It's like the Light and Darkness KVK. So we had previously participated in a KVK with, who was it, Cat? 2160. 2160 and 1570 were friends. So they had approached us boy, after our heroic anthem 2 KVKs ago, and said, hey, we're looking to do a Nile in the future. Is it something you guys would be interested in? So we had those 3 kingdoms, while us being the third, right from the start of this Nile. And then, we had lots, I think, I don't know how many applicants you guys had, Kat, but there were, just in listening to you talk, there were pretty much everybody who was wanting to ally with us. And so we kind of had our pick of the litter of 3 other kingdoms to ally with, and I think we got some pretty good kingdoms. So hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's exciting. Like I said, the power. Let me see if I still have the spreadsheet that shows the power. Okay, I do. Let me just, where is it? Desktop. So I'm sorry, this takes up the full screen, but overall power, our group is at 70.572 billion. The enemy group is at 66.24 billion, so very similar. The kill points, though, our group has 914 billion kill points, and the enemy group 318 billion kill points. So kill points, there's a huge disparity there. I think, though, when you look at these kingdom numbers, and I know migration is a thing, right? But when you look at these kingdom numbers, we have 2160, 2233. They have 2541. Every other kingdom that they have is between the 1323 and 1796. So they've only got one what I would consider newer kingdom in the 2000s, whereas we have 2. That could impact the commanders that those players have as well. I know our last KVK was somewhat of a weird matchup because we faced a lot of kingdoms where it was their first or second season of conquest, which in my mind, I mean, why would they put a kingdom like 1029, where we're in our 6th or 7th season of conquest, against kingdoms that are in their first or second one? That just doesn't make sense to me, especially if a lot of those players are native to that kingdom. Because they're just going to be overmatched with commanders. Apocalypse is here. If y'all don't know who Apocalypse is a fellow content creator. The ladies love his boom boom. I'll put a link to his channel in the chat here. Be sure and go and subscribe to him if you like high energy streams. I say it every time he pops in my chat, but that dude has more energy than a 4-year-old who's drank a 6-pack of Mountain Dew. Right? I mean, it doesn't matter if he's been up for 30 hours fighting in KVK, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning or if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He is always bringing it on his streams with high energy streams. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. And he was part of our podcast on Saturday. Plato and Beast and I. Every other Saturday we do a podcast. Apo was wonderful to join us. So I do have a playlist out there with all of our podcasts where we go in and we discuss different things going on. Some of the bigger KVKs, talk about who we thought did well, who we thought did poorly, developer release notes, that type of thing. I would encourage you to watch through those. They're very, very good, in my opinion. You have free-to-play players. You have players in high Imperium kingdoms. You have players like myself in D kingdoms, players that spend money, players that don't spend money, giving different perspectives. So it's always nice to hear different perspectives and have a healthy debate among friends of, what we think is good for the game and what we think is not good for the game. It depends, TS. There are some KVKs I'll go through maybe 5 billion of each resource. Some I'll go through maybe 7 to 9 billion of each resource. I guess it just depends on how much field fighting there is versus rally and defending and swarming. 3 to 4 liters of Red Bull a day? Are you kidding me? Holy crap, dude. Liters? That's like what? 15, 20 cans? Insane. I mean, our KVKs are fun. Generally, I get between a billion to 2 billion kills. Or kill points, sorry. I never had a problem getting 30 million kills. Generally, the last KVK, I think it took 26 hours after the first pass is opened for me to get 30 million kills. Of course, MF was at like 70 million kills in the same time frame, but MF is MF. You know, so, I mean, we have fun. We have fun. And a lot of people knock D Kingdoms, right? You know, a lot of people, I've heard people bash on MF for being in a D Kingdom. Say, oh, his kills don't count because they're easy kills. Okay, so let's kind of analyze that, right? If we're only fighting for 24 to 36 hours every time a pass opens, and people see a 600 million power player random teleporting near their city or coming at them on the field, they run the fuck away. It is at least 3 times harder for MF to get kills in a low seed kingdom than it is in a high seed kingdom. True, the players he faced may not all be of the top tier caliber, but in the same respect, the players that he faces are in a low seed kingdom as well. So they are getting more of the top tier commanders more often than players in a high Imperium kingdom are, where they're getting placement in maybe 1 MGE every 4 to 6 months. You know, so people just look at it through their rose-colored glasses, and they see MF in a D kingdom. Oh, he's just getting easy kills. Yeah, but he has to work 3 times as hard to get any kills in a DC kingdom as y'all do in an Imperium kingdom that's fighting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 50 days straight. It works silly out. It's take care of yourself, though, Apocalypse. Mad, you too. I mean, that's not healthy. That amount of energy drink, that's not healthy. I mean, I drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, and I'll have maybe 1 or 2 cans of Coke Zero a day. But you know, that much garbage in your body, it's gonna catch up. I do vape. You probably hear the vape in the background. Pop Clouds Watermelon is my preferred vape juice. My wife likes the Butterscotch Reserve. She likes the more tobacco flavored vapes. Cat or Matt, have you seen any Marauder forts yet? So sorry to go on a tangent there about MF and DC kingdoms. I just get sick and fucking tired of people thinking DC kingdoms are all easy KVKs. We lose as many as we win. I think we're 3-2 since we got into a DC. Yep. RDA or RTA, I have no idea what those are. I have a little vape mod that I squeeze juice into. I don't buy the other stuff. What's up, Cherry? Can't find any in your kingdom yet? I'd be willing to bet if I went over here to Zone 1. We're gonna see some in Zone 1. Yep, here they are in Zone 1. But I'm not porting all over the map just to hit a few Marauder forts that are going to spawn in Zone 3 shortly. They should be here soon. It usually takes about a half hour, 45 minutes. Although maybe I should have been running forts all day to clear some space for him. Who knows? That's an excellent point, Stitch. There are tons of players who do not buy tech in Imperium Kingdoms also. Just because it's Imperium doesn't mean there's not easy kills. 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, I change the coil about once a week. I forget what kind of... What is this? An Aegis Mini? AEG? I don't know. I don't have the lights on in here. Hang on. Hey, Google. Turn on the office lights. One side it says Geek Vape. On the other side, it's AEGIS. So it's a mini. It takes one battery. I changed the battery. Battery's rechargeable, of course. I change the battery, one or two times a day, depending upon how much I'm vaping. But, I mean, I used to smoke a pack and a half, 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Probably from the time I was 16 till the time I was, 45. And that, oh man, that was bad. There toward the end, I would wake up, I could hardly breathe. The doctor was talking about putting me on a CPAP machine so I could sleep through the night and, wake up coughing lung cookies. So I switched to vaping and I feel a ton better. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Stitch and Appo, I think... Hey, Mr. Weedy. I have no idea how many resources I farm in a month. I generally transfer resources after every MGE. So tomorrow I'll probably go into some of my farms and send some resources over to my main. And same thing with Tuesday. But, generally on my 10 farms, I transfer over probably $1 billion a week, or a billion every 2 weeks. $1 billion total. Two Cuban cigars every Christmas. That ain't too bad. You don't inhale those. I was never one for cigars myself, just because, smoking cigarettes, and then, when I was younger, smoking other substances that you rolled into a cigar-shaped item. I was just so used to, inhaling. Nope, I do not buy resources. I have these 4 farms on this account, and then I have 2 other email addresses that have 3 farms each on those. All are level 25. All of the collectors in all of my farms are level 25. So, these are putting out a ton. They're putting out a ton of resources every day, so I cycle through them. The farms that are tied to my main account here, I'll go through probably every 2 hours, especially during the week when I'm at work and in meetings. I'll just cycle through these farms and send the gatherers out. The other 2 email addresses that I have 3 farms each on, I'll go through, once before I go to bed, then when I get up in the morning and around lunchtime, so like 3 times a day. So got my little village here. And then I have several other farms spread out throughout the map. Lilith, please raise the transfer limit. I'm playing Rock and Farmville at the same time. Yeah, you got to, though. You got to. And I mean, here's the thing, right? Yeah, I got a lot of resources. Mavic's got a lot of resources. He's got more farms than I do. But if there are people in the kingdom that are fighting, that are here on a daily basis, that have troops in the gold pit on a daily basis, that are trying their hardest to farm, but, you know, not everybody works from home. Not everybody has the opportunity to go in the bathroom and take a shit and send farmers out. You know, but if there are people here that are trying, that are doing their damnedest to try, and they're here fighting side by side with us, and they need resources, I'll send them to them. I don't care. You know, if it's somebody that just shows up for KVK and they're not here on a daily basis, farming, doing events with us, and they ask for resources, I'll tell them to get fucked. You know, but if it's players like Matt or Stitch or Cat, and Stitch and Cat have never asked me for resources, but you know, or if it's somebody new to the kingdom that's just gotten here and is struggling, you know, I'm happy to send them resources as long as they're putting in the time and effort themselves. I think that that's fair. All right, take it easy, Appo. Come on, give me some Marauder forts. You know, I think anyone in this kingdom that has an abundance of resources and farms and has been here a while would do the same. Yeah, I mean, I'm blessed. I get to work from home. So, you know, I wake up 10 minutes before my shift starts. And I can sit there with the tablet open in front of me for pretty much the whole day, just cycling through accounts and sending out farmers. Oh, I got excited when I saw these Guardians. Now we're getting really far away from my city, so let's go back. Well, I think if I want to use my AP before I go to bed, I will be here for the next 3 hours, or either have to teleport over to Zone 1. I don't know how you watch and do a construction job, Apocalypse. You stay safe out there, bro. I don't need you falling off a roof or something stupid. Armaments? Sure. So what do we got? Caesar to reinforce flags. I just got a couple triple line on him. Nothing special. Just for the infantry march speed, basically. Same thing with Freddy. Infantry march speed. Well, I don't have any march speed, but there's infantry defense. Let's go through the fighting marches, though, right? That's what we want to see. Boudica. Everything archer stats. Attack 6.6, defense 6.9, health 7.8, march speed 2.1, 3 inscriptions, including 3.5% attack, 2.5% health, and another 2.5% attack. So Boudica is loaded. Next is Lambeau. Nope, that's Cyrus. So Lambeau YSG, yeah, there's a blue one on him, but that's triple stacked archer, so we keep that. Overall, Nebu is infantry defense. I have 1 infantry stat on him. Then archer attack 8.1, defense 6, health 7. No inscriptions though. Third archer march is Gilgatami. We have got 2.5% archer attack, not good. 9.4% defense, Gilgatami, so I'm going to try and stack defense and health on that. Health is 5.3%. Inscription is 1% attack damage, and counterattack 5% when surrounded. My fourth archer march, should I choose to use it, has got 4.2% attack, 4.6 defense, 5.2 health, and 1.4 march speed, along with skill damage 1.5%. Infantry, you're gonna lose your shit now. So infantry, Guan. The stats are not that great. 2.4% attack, 1% infantry defense, 5% infantry health, all damage 1.2%. But I've got 5 inscriptions. So we've got this one, which is a 10% chance to increase all damage by 5% for 3 seconds. Enraged is an additional 2.5% skill damage. Patronage is, and I run Scipio behind Guan, so he gets a shield. Patronage is troops receiving a shield deal 2% more damage of all types for 3 seconds with a 5-second cooldown. Brawler is another 1.5% skill damage, and then I've got Hardy, which is another 2.5% health. So the attributes themselves are not good, but those armaments, excellent. Sargon CJ is next. So we've got 8.3% attack, only 2.1 in defense, 6.3 health. All damage is 1.9. And then we've got the inscription, again, 10% chance to increase all troop damage by 5%. And then infamy, 2.5% attack. Third archer march is Harold and Harold Alex, right? This one we've got 3.5% attack, 9% defense, 6% health, 1.9% march speed. No inscriptions, so nothing truly special here, but I don't generally run three infantry marches. Cavalry, Nevsky Joan. Attack 5.8, defense 7.6, health 8.1. Got 3 inscriptions, including 5% march speed, skill damage 1.5%, and another skill damage 1.5%. Hey, you asked, my friend, you asked. XY Honda is next. All purple, but attack 4.4, defense 7.1, health 5.6, all damage 1.5. Counterattack inscription at 1.5. Another counterattack at 1.5. XY tends to get swarmed a lot. And then troop health at 2.5. The third cavalry march would be Chandra William. Attack 6.5, defense 5.7, health 8. With the Tremors inscription, which is a 30% chance to deal direct damage factor 100 every 5 seconds. And, Harvester, 2.5% resources. So that's, what is that? That's everything. I mean, I've got some hollow square formations on Richard just for Lost Canyon. Nothing at all special. Defense 2.6, health 0.9, Infantry attack 2.9. These are just freebies I got. Oh, CC. Yep, CC. Triple line. CC's my speed march, right? I've got fully procced windswept set, and then some, the flag is procced, and then everything else is procced purple. So CC's my speed march. So we've got cavalry march speed 4%. That's really the only stat I care about here. But we do have some inscriptions, counterattack, 2.5% march speed on fine horse. Damage to barbarians, I use them for barbing, and then 2.5% attack. So I mean, I like where I'm at. That's probably why, but again, that was maxing every single armament bundle for probably the first 3 to 4 weeks that armaments were out, right? And I would say 90% of these armaments I had after 2 weeks, and I was just wasting money for the other 2 weeks. So I think I'm in a good place. I got some things that I can re-roll. I do have a second. So you saw the one that had the 2 inscriptions on Guan, which is only 3.4% health, which 3.4% health is fantastic, but it's got cavalry attack and troop load. So that one, I want to redo the attributes on that. And then I have got another somewhere right here. Okay. Another one with 2 inscriptions on it, and it's not on anybody because it's gold gathering, troop load, and barbarian damage. So it's got the fearsome, which is, increased damage by 1%. So if that's all damage, fantastic. And then war hunger, which is normal attack damage by 1.5. But I mean, it's got 2 inscriptions on it, so I kept it, of course, and I will put new stats on that at some point in time. And just some of this other stuff, like I've got some arch formation stuff as I get it on some of the, like on Attila or on Theodora or on Zenobia, commanders that I'm using in a more defensive aspect that don't do that kind of skill damage where they need the wedge formation. And those armaments are not fantastic because really whenever I open anything I go for wedge. No more outer forts yet? Damn it. Probably should have taken a longer nap this afternoon. So, I mean, I'd like to have more all damage attributes on a lot of that stuff, but, I mean, you can't go wrong with some of the archer stuff, right? Where it's 4 triple stacked or quadruple stacked. All right, so let me get some farms in the gold pit real quick, and then we'll start looking again for marauder forts. I know this is kind of boring, so thank you everyone for just kind of hanging out here, keeping me company. Probably be asleep if y'all weren't here, keeping me awake. So I just want to send out to the pit. I don't want to send out all kinds of marches to farm resources because I'm waiting for those damn marauder forts to spawn. Nope. I don't want 184,000. Practice for KVK. Yep. Filling forts, filling flags. So this, let me switch here. This is what my desktop generally looks like during KVK. I have my main account in the big window and then 2 farms in the little windows. This is why I like an ultra-wide monitor, because everything's right in front of me, and I don't have to lift my head up to look at the top monitor or crank my head to the right to look at the side monitor. It's all still right in front of me. So we'll just go back to the main screen for you all. I'm going to leave the baby farms up on those little instances of blue stacks, though, just so that when Marauder forts do spawn, I can fill my own rallies. Back to Appo's earlier point, fuck work. So these are my bigger farms on this account, obviously, because I've been running these for longer than I have on the other accounts. Yeah, the 68 million one, though, I don't have a whole lot of commanders on there. I just got like Guan and Alex and YSG and Ethelfled, Mina, YSS. But at some point, if I get super bored during off season, that is an account that I can always take to another kingdom and play KVK there. Yeah, this one here is the one I'm talking about. I don't know if they let me in, though, with those measly ass kill points, but I'm sure if I explained what was going on, I might get some consideration. It's only T4, though. I don't intend to make T5s on it. I don't want it. The gold I gather on my farms goes to my main account. I don't want to spend it on T5s on a second account. So when I'm using those to refill flags, refill rallies, it's just T4 after T4 after T4. All right, so we've got our 7 farms in the gold pit. Well, maybe if I still buy the Armaments bundle, but start opening it for Arch formation or a different formation, I might get some decent shit, because I don't know. Because I'm gonna want Arch formation, right? Although I would think Jan and this new commander Heraclius, you're gonna want Wedge, because Jan does a ton of skill damage. Hey, there are just so many commanders and so many options now. It's hard. But to answer your earlier question, Appo, I have gear. I have good gear for 3 archer marches, 3 infantry marches, and 2 cavalry marches. If I go to a third cavalry march, it's the windswept set with the purple weapon, a Delane's amulet, and a purple legs. Generally I run 3 archer, 1 infantry, 1 cavalry at 5 marches. Then when we go to 6 marches, it's 3 archer, 1 infantry, 2 cavalry. Then when we go to 7 marches, it's 3, 2, 2. But I like having, hey Grey Worm, having that potential third march as cavalry gives me options when passes open to get places quickly. If the enemy also is using a lot of, let's just say they're using a lot of cavalry, I have the option to bring out 3 infantry marches if need be versus 3 archer marches. So I like having options. Whale. Nah. How can you call me a whale when I'm in a kingdom with MF? I mean, seriously. I appreciate the compliment, but nah. I didn't buy any packs today. How can you? Yeah, I didn't buy any packs today. Ooh, I forgot to dispatch, didn't I? We can get our traveling done too. See how crap that is. Archer commander, let's go. MF is your... I'm not a whale, no. There are others who have better stuff than me. Mavix, my Resurgence has some absolutely killer cavalry stuff. It's almost as good as MF's. Mavic's got some strong gear. Cat's got some strong gear. Stitch, some fantastic stuff as well. So yeah, we've got a handful of really quality players in this kingdom, and that's what makes it fun. And not just players who throw money at the game either. Players who know and understand the game. And where'd you go? I think we're playing Osiris, right? And it was one of the first Osiris matches that we did that I had my Boudica and Henry max. So I'm running a Boudica Henry rally, Boudica Henry, because I wanted to keep my gear on Boudica so I could use her in the open field too. And I run the rally, and the rally's marching, and I look at the rally, I'm like, God damn it! And I'm on Discord voice. I'm like, God damn it! Who's the motherfucker who put infantry in my rally? And then I look, and I'm like, oh shit! It was me. I have the wrong presets. So I made the preset, but I forgot to put archers in it instead of infantry. I think MF still gives me shit about that to this day. Last KVK, I'm launching rallies, and now Lambeau, be sure and put archers in it. Fuck you, MF. But yeah, he's the coolest dude, because we'll be fighting in KVK, and just out of the blue, I'll throw up this emoji, the cow sunglasses emoji, just because I know it's one that he doesn't have. So we'll be sitting there at a big murder ball, and everybody will be all tense and calling out targets. And I'll throw up the cow sunglasses emoji, and next thing I'll hear, fuck you, Lambeau. It kind of breaks the ice. In those high stress, tense situations, right? Yeah, I think I have 2 things that MF doesn't have: is Osiris League Championship and the skins that come along with that, and the cow emoji. But I think his other 10 Zenith skins far make up for the cow emoji, right? So, Grey Worm, how long did it take for those damn Marauder forts to spawn in your last KVK there? Because I seen some in Zone 1, but I am not seeing any here in Zone 3. And tomorrow's Monday, which is the worst day of work. I am not staying up till frickin' all hours of the night to do Marauder forts. I'm too old for that shit. It's past my bedtime now. A half an hour? What the hell? You know, I keep thinking, okay, fuck it, we'll just run hard tomorrow. But I just know the second I stop the stream and log off, I'll get a text message from Cat or from Mad Mania. Forts are here. Yeah, Callow gets in for free. Watch, I'm even gonna bump him to R3 right away, right? That's a farm account. That's kind of a main account. Ooh, hey, yeah, we can buy these too. How close am I to... About 39 away. Maybe this time next week we can get another inscription shard chest. As a reminder, if you are here and watching and enjoying yourself and not subscribed, I greatly appreciate your subscription. It is 100% free for you. Helps me out greatly. As of right now, it looks like we're about 114 away from that magic number of 1,000. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed today, who's tuned in, who's hanging out here with me now. Greatly appreciated. If you like the content, hit that thumbs up button, and it helps the YouTube algorithm as well. And Justin, shout out to you as well for that $50 dono earlier. Can't thank you enough, my dude. He is literally in every single stream dropping 25 and 50 bombs or 10 gifted memberships left and right. Yeah, I'm hoping to hit that 1K soon. I've been this weekend I've been grinding. Yesterday I put out a video doing, or was it Friday? Yesterday put out a video doing that Search for Wonders on MF's account. Did the podcast, did a live stream, another live stream today. So I've been grinding. You know, the hard thing is, I'm a lot older than you youngins, Apo. 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, that's about all I got in me. I don't pop the little blue pill, so I don't have that sustain like you guys do, those 6-8 hour, or in Grey Worm's case, 40-hour streams. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Justin is, yeah, crazy. Really supports the community hardcore, and yeah, I told him too, the other day when he dropped me a 25er, I'm like, dude, I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but don't feel obligated to drop a donation every time you're here. You know, just the fact that you're here and you're chatting and you're keeping me company and saying hello and watching the stream, that's more than enough. But yet, next day he drops another 25. Today he drops a 50. I mean, that dude's amazing. I'm sure my wife appreciates it too. That's more shoes she can buy if I'm getting PayPal donations that I can use to buy my daily packs, right? Although my wife's not really a shoe pro. I think, honestly, I think I have more shoes than she does. Hey, Plato. Oops, I cannot type. So Plato just popped in. If you don't know who Plato is, well, get out from underneath the rock you have been living under. And especially get out from under the rock because he likes to touch grass. If you're looking for a good time and want to touch some grass with Plato, go subscribe to the man's YouTube channel. I'm surprised to be up. I'm waiting for these goddamn marauder forts to spawn, and they're taking their sweet ass time. It's pissing me the hell off. And this is why I do not advertise my stream to people under the age of 18, because I have no filters. What a transition. That was smooth. I try. Refresh game? Yeah, that's a good call. Good call. Thank you. I mean, here's Plato being politically correct in our podcast yesterday, talking about how I completely forget what we were talking about. Oh God, but it was hilarious, talking about armaments and this and that and the other thing, and you know how he doesn't like them, or how he doesn't like the way they were implemented. And then the night before, he's out there buying the armaments bundles on his stream, you know. So he's playing both sides of the aisle. Don't let him fool you. Evil Clown, good afternoon. Oh, I hate editing. I tried editing one of my old Ark of Osiris videos, and I'm like, screw this. I'm just going to put some notes on a notepad, and I'll just go from start to finish and wing it. You know, I even bought this. I bought this little contraption called a tour box. I don't know. You can look it up on Amazon. You know, which is like a specific for editing videos. It works with DaVinci Resolve, which is what I was trying to use. And yeah, no, not for me. I like the live streams where I can hang out and have that interaction with y'all. He's got a bright future in politics or a career in PR. Oh, now Plato's blaming you, Justin. Oh, no. Yeah, have you guys seen what a tour box is? Let me see if I can. Microsoft Edge. And Amazon. I don't know, Gray or Plato, you guys might enjoy this. Ooh, it's on sale. So let's. So I don't know if this is something that would help you guys out if you like or enjoy or need to speed up your editing. I'm sure it would take some time to get used to. It works with the stream decks as well. I don't know. I picked one up. It came highly recommended on Reddit for people who edit videos. And honestly, it's a big paperweight on my desk. I thought, oh man, this thing looks like it's fun to use. But editing videos is so tedious and monotonous that, yeah, no, Lambeau don't do that. So if it's something y'all are interested in, I got a used one I would be open to selling. Could sneak it across the border in a box of Captain Crunch or something before you plow it, so they don't charge you import fees. Alright, seriously. Mad Mania, are you still on? Have you seen any barb forts yet? Any marauder forts yet? In Zone 3? See, we saw him over here in Zone 1, right? Yeah, right there. Easy to find in Zone 1. And I know they go from outside inwards. Don't want to fucking waste teleports. Last KVK, I used 73 teleports in a 24-hour period alone. I do not want to buy them from the shop. When eBay first started, I used to do a lot of buying and selling on eBay. I mean, we're talking, they knew my name at the post office. I was running there every other day with packages to ship. I'd buy and sell football cards, American football cards. I collect Packers cards and buy and sell on eBay, and it was sweet because eBay was in its infancy. And I could buy stuff on eBay and take it, buy a football card for, let's just say, $10 on eBay. And then, because nobody was using eBay when it first came out. They didn't know what it was or weren't technology, didn't understand the technology or whatever. So I could buy stuff on eBay for $10. I would take it to the local card shop, the retail store, and I would trade it to them for $20 worth of merchandise. And then I'd open up the merchandise. I'd sell the good stuff back on eBay, make at least that $10 back and get stuff that I wanted. So it was about a good year before eBay really took off and the prices on eBay started getting more in line with what the retail prices were. But yeah, that was fun while it lasted. Now everything on eBay is, it's hard to find deals on eBay. Yeah, it's got a lot of used stuff out there, but they got a lot of used stuff out there, but at the same time, most everything that's sold new on eBay is full-blown retail price now. I'm writing, slow down. So I probably haven't used eBay for a good 8 years. I mean, I'll go out there and I'll check computer part prices from time to time, but I would just be, working CPU, working GPU. You know, I don't know that I would trust that on eBay. Oh my God, I just want to do one, okay? Just let me do one Marauder Fort before I go to bed. You know, should I just start a rally with my main and all of my farms to go to fucking Zone 1 and rally a Marauder Fort and then go to sleep? I mean, what the hell? Jerry, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, just one. Just one. Come on, Lilith, please. Just one. I mean, in the what hour I've been looking now, I probably could have rallied some in Zone 1 and had my troops back already. $324 passports. Oh, yeah, 324 passports. So every month I get the $5 and the $10 New World bundle. Because those passports then come out to be $5 a piece. If you go up to the $19.99 bundle, then you're paying more than $5 a piece for passports. So, you know, I figured just save passports and at some point. Oh, thank you, Resistance. Good to see you. Save passports at some point. If I need to migrate, I can migrate. And you know, the nice thing about this kingdom, right, is that at any point in time, any of us are free to jump to a big KVK if we want to experience Imperium KVK again and come back. You know, the MF has gone to 365 to do a KVK. Bulgogi, Joker, Reaper, JPI, you know, they all jumped to 365 to do a big KVK with them at one point in time, and they came back. You know, so if I ever get the desire, or Fo or Baba offer to buy all my crystal tech in a KVK, for example, you know, I'm maybe we'll go to an Imperium Kingdom, do a KVK, stream the hell out of it, and come back. The thing is, I don't think there's any big kingdom out there that would want to waste a special, what is it, a special token to let me in if they know I'm not staying. So it would have to be a unique situation. But yes, this is home. This is Paradise Island. Slow down, Tiger. I need a sugar daddy first. Morgan, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Well, after you get Baba to be your sugar daddy, if they want to finance my crystal tech and a KVK, we'll talk. And here I am, just fucking talking away on mute. I must have hit the foot pedal to vape and forgot to take it off. But yeah, I don't know where I left off here. 1029 is home, yes. Saw Candy jump in here. I saw a subscription come through. Thank you for subscribing. Arthur Krebs, no, I am not going for Zenith. If you guys don't know who Apo is, the ladies love the boom boom. Go check out his channel. Yep, I do apologize, guys. I hit the foot pedal to turn the mic off so I could vape, and then forgot to unhit it, and yeah, forgot where I left off. So yeah, sorry. It's getting late in the evening, and I'm getting tired. All right, we're gonna give these Marauder forts 5 minutes here, and if there's not one in Zone 3, then I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna rally one in Zone 1. My troops will be home when I wake up in the morning. Cat must be doing some level 5s just to clear space for him. All right, let's get my 5 barbarians done at least. Yep, still waiting. Still waiting. Yeah, C and D kingdoms. Yeah, like these guys are telling you, the Zenith of Power is a continent event. So typically I think there are still 8 kingdoms in a continent. So the competition is between the whales of those 8 kingdoms. If it was just this kingdom, we could definitely arrange Zenith of Power so those who would benefit most from 15% infantry city skin get that skin. But when you're competing against players in 7 other kingdoms, it's hard to arrange anything. You know, we can say, okay, you know, we only want infantry players to push, or we only want MF and Stitch and Resurgence to push because they're infantry rally leads or infantry garrisons. But at the same time, if they push and don't get it, and we have somebody else here who could push and get it, you know, that then limits other players as well. So we don't put any restrictions on Zenith. If you can push and get a Zenith skin, we encourage you to go for it. It's going to help you out long term. The thing is, if you're going to blow through all your resources and speed ups to get a Zenith skin, and then you're not going to be able to fight in KVK, that hurts the kingdom. So we ask our players to be smart about pushing for Zenith. If they do and they can still continue fighting and contribute the normal amount, hey, fantastic, go for it. MF will definitely push. He did not do pre-KVK stage 2 so that he could push for that Zenith skin. Generally in our continent, 60 million wins a Zenith skin. Oh, there's one. Oh my goodness, yes. 60 million wins a Zenith skin, and you have to get about 20 million for the top 10. I mean, I've, previous Zenith. I joke all the time. I've got a collection of 30-day skins here. So this one is what? Skill damage. This one is infantry attack. This one is archer defense. And this one is the very nice 8% troop defense. So, this last KVK, no, not this last KVK, the one before, I was rallying a bunch of cities, so I had another one that I popped. So, 30 days is top 50, I think. So if that's within reach, maybe I'll push for it, but I highly doubt it. Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's rough, Plato. And I tried pushing for a Zenith skin. I think it was Milk Abbey, the cavalry one, back when I was in 1039. And they went absolutely crazy for that one. So I wasted every single speed up I had and didn't get it. When I was in 1052, I tried the same thing, pushing for a Zenith skin. And again, I wasted every single speed up I had and still finished in like 30th place. Our continent, it's not as brutal as some, but I'd hate to be a 1960s continent. Good God. But in the same respect, I've gotten burned a couple of times. I'm happy with what I got. I got Topaki Palace, which is the 10% archer defense, which is generally what I run when I'm open field fighting, because it's only -3 attack. I have got Alhambra Palace, which is 3% training speed, 3% health, -10% defense. So with the defense, I don't generally run this on the field. Sometimes I do if I'm not running infantry. And then because I've only got 3 legendaries. The third I have is healing speed, 3%, archer attack, 10%. So if I'm running an archer rally and we have the field and I know the rally's getting reinforced, I'm throwing this attack on there every single time. I don't even have that skill damage one from KVK. That's the next thing I buy from KVK. This one here, Twilight Falls. We'll definitely get this as soon as we can in one of these KVKs here, because I've got an absolute ton of equipment blueprints, right, that I can make. I just don't have the materials. Hell, I've got 7 of these pendants. Hey, Happy, good to see you. I'm doing good. Other than being quite tired, I'm doing well. All right, and we send our cow with the triple line formation so he gets his ass there quickly. Mayor Pato, thank you for the subscription. Greatly appreciate that. Again, we are pushing. We are trying to get to our 1,000 subscribers. Every day we're inching a little bit closer. We're at 893 now, so 107 more. Real close, real close. All right, thanks, Apo. We'll take it easy. Subscription is 100% free. Costs you absolutely nothing. Helps me tremendously. Ooh, there's another one. There's another one. Maybe we will get to burn through some AP after all. If I can just remember where that was. There it is. With the new buffs for Season 2 commanders, do another Chaos March. Should I do another 2-piece of legendary equipment or finish the horn and ring for another march? It depends. Yeah, do you have like a proc Delane's Amulet and a proc Silent Trial that you can use? If not, then maybe go for the ring and the horn. Marauder encampment. I have always been a strong proponent, and I'm going to join Cat's rallies too, just because. Sorry, Cat, kick me if it's too far. I have always been a strong proponent of going for equipment before accessories. The purple accessories are very easily obtainable, and they do a fair job until you can get those legendary accessories. For example, I really only have, well, I've got 3 rings, a horn, a dagger, a lucky coin, and then the drums, right? But 2 of these rings and the war drum are very recent. Until that point in time, I was running, Delane's Amulets and Silent Trials on almost everything, while I focused on equipment. And my thought process behind that is that, the ring is a 10% chance to increase attack damage. The horn is a 30% chance to give you 50 rage. The dagger, 30% chance. The coin, 10% chance, so on and so forth. Every single attack, you're getting a benefit from the Silent Trial. Every single counterattack, you're getting a benefit from the Delanes. Equipment benefits you all the time, 100% of the time. So I focused on all my equipment first, getting that to a point where I was happy with it, using the purple accessories before I actually went to the orange accessories. Now, other people may say different, and that's fine. Opinions are like assholes, right? Everybody has one. That's just my opinion. All right, let's find another one. There we go. Dispatch queue is full, not anymore. Fill these. The farms. All right, now we're rocking. So, I mean that's my opinion. Happy, take it for what it's worth. Again, I've said this 100 times as well on my streams, but it's great to get the opinions of content creators, of people in your alliance. Gather as many opinions as you can get, and then make a decision. Just because Chisgul says something, or just because Redline does something, or just because Plato says something, doesn't always mean it's right for you. Look at their play styles, understand their play styles, and gather opinions from multiple sources. Take that data and make an educated decision yourself, right? I mean, I fight much differently than most people. I will send 5 to 7 marches into an enemy position, and I will fight and fight and fight until all my marches are dead, so I can get back out on the field quicker. that I'll do as much damage as I can possibly do so that others coming in behind me can clean up the mess. You know, that's I don't generally micromanage my marches and hit and, oh, I'm targeted now, so I'm going to run. And then, okay, they're not targeting me anymore. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to fire off some skills. Oh, my screen's red, so I'm now going to run, right? So that is simply, you know, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I fight quite a bit differently than others. So what works for me might not work for you. Hi, Spacey. Good to see you. Omni is goated. Okay, how do I remove moderator status? What do I click on here? Hide user on this channel. Remove moderator. Remove. Put user in timeout. No, I'm just fucking with you, Plato. You know, the thing about Omniarch, right, is he is the clickbait king. I mean, sometimes you just have to watch his videos just to see if the clickbait is real. Ban him now. Bert got me more kills than Trash Boudica. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, if you're going to start ripping on Boudica. I should probably heal these troops here, huh? There's Resurgence running rallies, Cats running rallies. Nice, very nice. How far away is Resurgence? Can I make it to him? Oh, he's a little ways away. Let me run another one with my farm here. Yeah, Gray, I don't know how you can diss a woman that wears furry boots like this. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Alright, where's another one? There we go. Oh, this one's on territory, so we'll do that one first. Kinda says he thinks he'd wear those himself. Yeah, I mean, seriously. In Wisconsin, when it's negative 30 outside and you gotta go snowblow, those look warm as hell. Those boots look warm as hell. I mean, I remember when I could go outside and I could snowblow or I could shovel snow in shorts and a sweatshirt. When you get older, man, I now have a scarf that has a heat pack inside of it that's rechargeable. I have gloves that have heat packs in that are rechargeable, right? I put the full winter hunting snow pants, boots, jacket, face mask, ski goggles, everything, head to toe. You know, I've got a rabbit fur lined hat. Looks like, you know, those hats the Russians wear in a lot of those cold photos. Yeah, man, I don't screw around anymore, man. When you get old, you get cold quickly. And it takes a lot longer to heat up. And the old trick of honey, let's get naked under the covers and let body heat warm me up. That don't work anymore. Right? I mean, that used to work. Now she just looks at me and, well, you're the stupid fucker that went out there in shorts and a sweatshirt. Mad, you're 51 kilometers away. Come on, dude. Too far. Too far. Oh. We can run another. Where was it? Where was it? Right here. Oh, 3, 4. Yeah, number 4. Oh. Alliance. There we go. Better press heal on my farms. Help. Help. There we go. Need to come up with something new? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, after 26 years of marriage, she's heard everything. I'm a after 26 years of marriage, I'm afraid to use the line, "Hey baby, you want to play carnival? You sit on my face, I'll guess your weight." Just because I think, it might be one of those where, okay, I can suffocate him if I do this. Not because she's heavy or anything, just because, life insurance policy. Yeah, I won't kick you from the rally, man. I'm too tired to even care. Yaffe's close. Let me get in his rally. Does he really want infantry? Let me just double check that. Okay, yeah, he does. Cross my fingers there, Yaffe, if you're watching. Don't let that rally fail, dude. Okay, he got justice. How far away am I from 13th place? Yeah. I just want to stay in the top 20 here. I mean, there is a huge difference between 10 gold heads and 5 gold heads, right? Especially after dropping, what was it, 460 on Heraclius. What is all this crap, though? I mean, Season 6 Osiris Fleet coins. Well, you know, at least give me one gem for each of these. I mean, seriously. Margaret Laudations? I mean, when are we ever going to use these again? Just give me one gem for each of these. Something. Circus of Wonder ticket? I mean, get this crap out of here. Ooh, what can I get here? More speed ups, please. Nope, that was not speed ups. Good job, Lambeau. I'll take a gold coin. And we always need resources, right? Cat bought Spring Breeze, Resurgence bought Spring Breeze. Archaeologist bundle. What? Do we have Hunt for History? Did I miss that? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, that's Lucerne Scrolls. Right? Yeah, okay. Oh, see, we'll get some gold heads here. So maybe I will max Jan Ziska. We'll get some gold heads here. Alright. So 5, 6, is that it? I thought you used to like get 10 or 15. 6 gold heads, that's all? Wait, we trade gold heads now for this fucking gathering bullshit? Let's see what happened. How many gold heads are in here? There are none in the free-to-play level. 6 gold heads. Come on, seriously. Oh, so close. So close. Legendary gathering gear. I mean, y'all get it. I assume you get a bundle when you get one of those legendary gathering pieces. So, you know. But at the same time, I mean, seriously. I don't want no stinking I'm never going to make legendary gathering gear. Come on. All right, anyone close by running a fort? No, Mad's a ways away. Uh-oh, Mad. Mad, you got infantry in your rally. I got better things to spend materials on. How many? Do I even have any? How many pieces of legendary bone do I have? Well, besides the legendary, I'll forget it. None. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd even make legendary gathering gear on my farms. There's one. I just, yeah, it just makes no sense to me. There are lots of other pieces of equipment that I still need to work on. Alright, so I got troops in my rally. We'll send again to Yafi's rally. And we can do, let's send him a bunch of troops. Let's do Freddy, Barca. That'll work. I don't want to use the 500 yet, so we'll just pop this 100 and we'll call it a day. There you go, that looks better, Mad. I don't know, Cat. I don't know, he can't do forts. Are you sure he's okay for KVK? Although I did that in Ark of Osiris, so yeah, I'm one to talk, right? Hey, my rally with infantry, my Boudica Henry rally with infantry, it took down the building. I only had to swarm it with my other 4 marches, but it took down the building. Now he put infantry in his own cavalry rally, Cat. See, did anyone else train today? Ooh, Mastro Diego. I kind of, sort of, I think it kind of, sort of did. I could have swore we got 10 or 11 gold heads out of Lucerne before. And now it looks like it was only 6. I could be way off. I could be mistaken. But I could have swore we got more than 6 out of that. If I'm tired here, Matt, I can only imagine you. You're in the UK, so it's got to be what? It's 2:02 a.m. in London. You think, Grey Worm? The 48-hour stream you did messed up your sleep schedule? You think? I mean, after KBK, when I'm up at different times of the night, because I mean, well, you know, it'll be like reset, and I'll be like, okay, guys, I'm going to go sleep for 4 hours. I'll be up for 4 hours, and Kat can go sleep for 4 hours, and then she gets, you know, whatever the case may be. That just, I mean, it takes me weeks. It takes me weeks to feel normal again. Are there commander chests in this one too? I didn't know. I didn't see that. I guess I don't pay attention. Oh, Archer Commander. There's 1, 2, 5. So that's what, 7, 8, 9. 6 more, 15. Well, you know, absolutely fantastic. I can then add to my collection here. And, yeah, I get Tommy or Eddie. Oh, that's right. You were talking about that on your stream. Moving to the UK. Or visiting the UK for an extended period of time. I forget which it was. Newspapers, cavalry defense. If you guys haven't bought that and you're doing forts, buy that. Who was Plato's teacher? Was that Aristotle? Socrates. Iron Age is 16, right? Oh, good God. Yeah, this is Uncrowned King. Castle. That was a panda. Not one of Julius Caesar's skills. Yeah, like I use Caesar all the time, thank you. What was her birth name? I think I read the descriptions for this crap. Wow, I'm not smart today. Just make sure you know the differences in food when you go there, right? You ask for chips, you're gonna get French fries. You ask for biscuits and gravy, they're gonna look at you funny because their biscuits are cookies. There's a couple YouTube channels that I watch. Beard versus Food. He's a competitive eater that lives in Great Britain. Man is funnier than hell, and he can eat like a son of a bitch. And then there's one where these two British guys travel throughout the United States trying different food. I forget what it's called though. That's some entertaining stuff. Talking about how Southern biscuits and gravy looks like vomit. And then they taste it and they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. That's it. Beard meets food. Yeah. That dude's awesome. If I had to start life over again, I would want to be a competitive eater. Alright guys, as you can see, I am now sending my farmers out. My AP is depleted. We got some good Marauder forts in. It only took them an hour and a half to spawn in Zone 3. I think, hey T-Bay, good to see ya. Unfortunately, I am going to call it for the night. I do need my beauty sleep. I desperately need my beauty sleep. Tomorrow is Monday, which is generally a rough day at work. Emails from the weekend, and I had Friday off, so that's going to double my workload tomorrow. But hey, it is what it is. We'll do our best to fire up a stream tomorrow night as well, even if it's just running more Marauder forts and chatting with y'all. It's been a good stream. You know, I appreciate everyone for joining, for showing up. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate you. Appreciate all those likes. Appreciate the good conversation. Justin, appreciate the dono. You know, I don't think I have plugged him yet this stream, but if you are looking for graphics, Electro King is the man. He designs a lot of my overlays, a lot of the different graphics that you see popping up here and there. Done some maps for me, thumbnails, everything. So contact Electro King in my Discord, or Electro King number 1000 in Discord if you're looking for graphics for your channel, for your alliance, avatar, so on and so forth. Hey, yeah, Appo's a good dude. Appo is a very good dude. Other than that, you know, once again, guys, gals, thank you very much. We'll leave you with a boom for Appo. Sorry if your headsets were turned up loudly. That is a loud sound. Maybe it woke somebody up too. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm struggling for words here. I'm very tired, so I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna hit the sack. Probably fall asleep 30 seconds after my head hits the pillow. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.